Jai Shri Mataji. We're very sad that Brother Wolfgang has left us, but he was a great soul. I'm sharing my experience with him this Diwali last November when I was in Austria, and he was so loving, so kind, and so welcoming. He not only was instrumental in getting me across to Austria to offer my music and my experience sharing, but he was himself moved by our association, which has been since 1992 right till 2006, a long association where we used to sing before Shri Mataji on the stage, and he used to be part of our Nirmal Sangeet Sarita. So I'm happy to share what he did for me during my visit to Austria, and this is a homage to the great man I knew, a great soul, and I hope that he rests in peace at the Lotus Feet of Shri Mataji, and that his wife and his family are given all the love of mother to bear this loss. And we are all with you, dear Sabine and the little girls. I haven't met you both much, but in my last visit you were great hosts, and I thank you with the bottom of my heart. And I know he is resting in peace at Mother's Lotus Feet, and we all need to celebrate his great life that he has lived as a great yogi and a saint in Sahaja Yoga. So here is my experience sharing, which he brought into Austria and introduced me as a singer and as a filmmaker. God bless everybody, and God bless Wolfgang. God bless. Jai Shri Mataji.
Holy Shri Mataji. We are very grateful that tonight, it's a very special night, and you allow us to have such a fantastic artist with us. An artist whom you kept very close to you from the very beginning. And I remember there was my first India trip. It was between 84 and 85. And I came to Ganapati Pule, and I had no clue what this is going to be. And then on stage were some musicians, and they played a beautiful melody. Ajiva Dastaye. And this was the first moment I fell in love with Sanjay and his beautiful music. And many more albums would come. He released so far 20 albums and 150 singles. So it's amazing. The amount of art he has created has no limits. And I remember that he once told me that Shri Mataji taught to him that he should sing in a lower voice, like not that high. And this is where it all started, really to take off. And now we all sing his music. You might know that Sanjay has written, composed, Sitting in the Heart of the Universe. And this is just one of the many, many songs that he often sing, which actually origin from him. There was a time when Nirmal Sangeet Sarita was like always present. Nirmal Sangeet Sarita was the musical arm of Shri Mataji, and Sanjay was always with them. So in the beginning of the season, when we were in Capella, then Nirmal Sangeet Sarita had arrived and Sanjay had arrived. And this gave such a beautiful mood, and they sang for all the public programs. And Shri Mataji had her attention so much on them. And they were very powerful. When they gave Pandan, it really worked. I remember one situation, but I don't tell it. But they are extremely powerful musicians. But now Sanjay has started with filming. And started with filming is a bit too less to say, because he wrote, he produced a movie, a film, which got how many awards now? 92 international and national awards. Can you beat that? 92. Please give him a big hand. He's such a complete instrument of the divine. And his music is as soft as the moon rays. When you hear his voice, it's soft as the moon rays. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy. I would have loved to be many more today, but I know that many are already preparing for the seminar and so many things are going on. And he's coming back, and also he will be in Carinthia for the seminar. So nice things are happening, and he also promised us this next time he will show us his movie, which has been awarded 92 times. So we're all curious. Means the filming industry sees Shree Mataji. The filming industry recognizes Shree Mataji, it recognizes the beauty. Otherwise, he wouldn't have won so many awards. This is fantastic. It's a breakthrough which is incredible. And we have this person who was instrumental to the divine force here with us. My dear friend, brother, since so many years, my dear Sanjay Talwar, we're all waiting for your music. Thank you so much for coming. Jai Shri Mataji. Please give him a big thanks.
We pay our obeisance to Shri Mataji. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for giving us self-realization, giving us Sahaja Yoga, and giving a family, a huge family in the whole world, that we are one. And it's great to be back in Austria after 30 years. I knew that Mother had a home here, and one day I will come and visit. And my brother Deepak, Midha and Eveline, they invited me for the puja, Diwali puja. And it was my greatest fortune that I could come and spend one evening with you here today. And thank you, Shri Mataji, for bringing me close to all of you. And about Wolfgang, I just can say one thing. He was one of the first few foreign faces in Indian soil that I really, when I used to look at him, I used to get inspired by his dedication and his devotion to Shri Mataji. And as you heard some stories, and they are true, that when he was upset, when he was very upset when Shri Mataji was to take a flight, and he started crying, a sunny day turned into a rainy day, because the clouds cried along with him, because they were not treating Shri Mataji well at the airport. And I cannot forget that time because I was there. And so this speaks volumes about our dedication to our mother. How much I've seen Wolfgang in those days as a musician. He was there with his guitar and always ready to sing any song, dance on any song, and always be in the front. And we Indian musicians were inspired by you people for your dedication. And I bow to you, my dear brother, for what you have done in Sahaja Yoga till today, that this ashram this home has become so loving and so inviting. And I feel so happy to be with you. It's never enough. And my other brother, Hamid, whom I saw also gaining so much special attention from Shri Mataji on irrigation, on agriculture work, and when she handed it over. So those were the times when she was creating some people to work for her. And so she put me in the line of writing poetry, composing music, singing bhajans. And in the end she said, now you've done enough of music, you become a filmmaker. So it was her desire and it had to be fulfilled. Though as a human being, I questioned the very idea that, Mother, I am a chemical engineer. How can I make a film? I don't know ABC of filmmaking. So Shri Mataji said, all these I's that you're saying, leave it to me. Because if I desire something, then you just make it work. And it has worked already. I have made the film. And I couldn't understand till I actually started to make the film. And I realized that at every step of filmmaking, Shri Mataji was behind me, and all the solutions kept coming. As the process of making films was becoming more and more difficult, she was making it more and more easy. And so that Sahaj way of working happens within us when we just have a desire, a pure desire, which is our Kundalini. And we have faith that this Kundalini of ours, which Mother has awakened, is actually going to work everything out. And we have to do nothing. We just have to surrender to our Mother. And the Mother is Shri Mataji within us. And she is the reflection in the form of Kundalini in us. So the more dedicated we are to Shri Mataji, the more easy it is for us to be good Sahaja Yogis, to become deep and go deep and deep, deep, deep. As deep as we can go. And the proof is your vibrations. So your vibrations will increase and you will go into a meditative state where time doesn't matter. So these days when I meditate and I sit down and I have barely blinked, I think, and it's more than almost half an hour or 1 hour, I can't understand where the time went. So it is because you go into thoughtlessness and then you come into the timeless zone. So this is what Shri Mataji has promised us, and she has given us those experiences when we were there in her presence. I thank her, we cannot thank her enough, but the only way we can thank her is to give back what we have got. What I have got, I'm giving it back to all of you through my songs and through my films. And all the love that you can get from that, please give it to others. Because that is the only way Shri Mataji will be happy. I don't want to talk too much. I think you want me to lead a short meditation and then we can have some music. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji. So let us bow to Shri Mataji and raise our Kundalini and give a bandhan. We'll just say the three mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We say the mantra of Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Keep your attention on your Mooladhara chakra. Sada sarvada योग तुझा घडावा, तुझे कारणी देह माझा पडावा. अपेक्षू नको गुणवंता अनंता, निर्मल माता मांगने हेची आता. निर्मल माता मांगने हेची आता. Mother, please give me the qualities of the Mother Earth. Please give me all the qualities of devotion to you and the innocence of a child. O Nirmal Ganesha, please rise with my mother on every chakra and give your blessings so that all the deities awaken by your grace. So we play Jago Kundalinima. Jago, 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 jago. Jago Kundalini माँ, करो सब पे कृपा. जागो कुंडलिनी सहस्त्रार में आके, सहस्त्रार में आके छू ही लेंगे वो हम आसमां। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। Please feel your Kundalini rising. मूलाधार में तुम बैठी हो माँ, सदियों से तुम सोई हुई। मूलाधार में तुम बैठी हो माँ, सदियों से तुम सोई हुई। इच्छा हुई पाले तुझको, इच्छा हुई पाले तुझको। हासिल हो तुम जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। जागो 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 जागो। समा जाओ माँ मज्जा में अभी, सभी चक्र तुम निरंजित करो। समा जाओ माँ मज्जा में अभी, सभी चक्र तुम निरंजित करो। गणेशा स्वयं पूजे तुझको, गणेशा स्वयं पूजे तुझको। शरण में तेरी जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। सोई आत्मा में प्रकाश भरो, जो बिखरे हैं चित्त एकत्रित करो। सोई आत्मा में प्रकाश भरो, जो बिखरे हैं चित्त एकत्रित करो। तभी दूर होंगे अंधेरे, तभी दूर होंगे अंधेरे। रोशनी में तेरी जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। सहस्त्रार सहस्त्रार में आके, सहस्त्रार में आके छू ही लेंगे वो हम आसमां। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। जागो 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 जागो। Please, let's just keep our hands towards Shri Mataji. Thank you. But this is meditation right now, so better we don't clap. Thank you. And try to feel the Kundalini on top of your head. So we're just trying to meditate through music. And those who don't feel it right now, put your attention on your left heart. And we will say to Shri Mataji with full dedication, Mother, please come and reside in my heart. Please open my heart. Allow me to receive all your love that you have showered on all your children, that I may absorb all your love. पूर्ण समर्पण हो, आत्मदर्शन हो, जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता। जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता हो, पूर्ण समर्पण हो, आत्मदर्शन हो। अपने दिल की कली जब सहज में खिली, शिव की शक्ति हमें तब ही हासिल हुई। इस प्रेम के सागर में जो भी बहा, इस प्रेम के सागर में जो भी बहा, कहे डूबा रहूं साहिल तू ना। अब तो मिल ही गया अनमोल जहां, अब तो मिल ही गया अनमोल जहां। जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता, जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता हो, पूर्ण समर्पण हो, आत्मदर्शन हो। जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता, 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 मेरी माता, मेरी माता। Feel your heart. Feel your heart if it's opening. Feel your vibrations if they are increasing. Because your heart is actually on your sastra. So you should be able to feel the throb. And now enjoy this song. We'll play it. It's in English. I hope you like it. I give you a little background about this song. So, this song is written originally by Arno Krimmer. Arno, you know, is from Austria. Am I right? Yes. So in 2009, he posted a poem on Facebook. And I read these words. And I called him and I said, they are so beautiful. You have such a wonderful expression inside you. So allow me to develop it. And he gave me the permission and I developed it. And from 2009, I finally recorded this song in 2014. This is the music. It's sung by a lady with me and I'm also singing. It's a very beautiful song. Please keep your hands towards Mother. Try to feel it in your heart and feel how your heart opens and enjoy the vibrations, if you wish. Fourth. It says, no, if you wish, no, not this. Not this. If you wish. We'll come there. Yeah, if you wish. You may not have heard this song. If you wish to bless this vessel, which is my heart, so let it be blessed. Tears of joy are my guiding steps as I dissolve in this ocean of bliss. Make me a voice of yours, O ocean eternity. My heart craves to share this amrut of divinity. Imagine the mighty ocean entered a tiny drop. I would never have thought I would be face to face with God. How is it that love grows more the more that you give it away? Herein lies the source of force, transcending night and day. Overwhelmed in love I bow to Mother Infinity. My heart craves to share this Amrut of divinity. Imagine the mighty ocean entered a tiny drop. I would never have thought I would be face to face with God. It is true that me and you have one thing in common today, that our hearts are yearning to share this joy of giving away.
It is true that me and you have one thing in common today, that our hearts are yearning to share this joy of giving away.
It's all in the atmosphere, immersed in sublimity. It's your right to share this Amrut of divinity. Imagine the mighty ocean entered a tiny drop. I would never have thought I would be face to face with God. If you wish to bless this vessel, which is my heart,
So let it
Tears of joy are my guiding steps as I dissolve in this ocean of bliss. As I dissolve in this ocean of bliss. As I dissolve in this ocean of bliss.
As I dissolve in this ocean of bliss.
I hope you're all in bliss. So which is the ultimate song we should sing after this? The one which everyone loves is to say that Shri Mataji, we love you. And this we have to save in our attention on our Sahasrara. And you see how your Kundalini starts dancing, the way Shri Mataji would explain when this song was made in 1989. It was a travel in the minibus with a few mothers, children, and Nirmal Sangeet Sarita. After having done a program late night from Brighton, we were driving to Shuddhi camps. And while I was in England, I felt I was in the heart of the world. And so Paddy was driving the van, and Herbert Renninger, who's from Austria, he was behind, he was awake, and he was asking me, "What are you thinking, Sanjay?" And I said, I'm going to write a song in English. And that was my first composition and first song. And that's what happened, that journey. And when we reached Shuddhi camps about 1:30 or 2 o'clock. And we went, and the moment we entered, there were about 17, 18 yogis sitting with their guitars. They were preparing for next day's puja song. And Herbert said, "We have something for you. Will you all tune in your guitars? I'll help you." I don't know if Wolfgang was there. You were there. And there was about 8, 10 of them who tuned in, and we started practicing. And the music sort of went into Shri Mataji's room, and she asked someone, "Why are these children playing so late in the night?" But she was liking it. And so she just sent a word, said, "You can sing it before the puja." And that was the first time in Sri Krishna Puja 1989 that we all sat together. They played the guitar, and I sang that song. And we're going to present it again to you now, sitting in the heart. And the children are supposed to sing with me, so please join me. Thank you. And those who feel like dancing, feel free. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Shri Mataji, we love you. 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 Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. You can clap. You are Mahakali Mahalakshmi. You are Mother Adi Shakti. You are Mahakali Mahalakshmi. You are Mother Adi Shakti. Your power within us when we feel it. Our hearts rejoice in bhakti. Your power within us when we feel it. Our hearts rejoice in bhakti. When we surrender, we are in paradise. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Ah, 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 ah. Shri Mataji, we love you. 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 Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. You are the supreme creator. You play the game of creation. You are the supreme creator. You play the game of creation. You have given us Shri Ganesha for us to have realization. You have given us Shri Ganesha for us to have realization. When we surrender, we are in paradise. When we surrender, we are in paradise. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Ah, 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 ah. Shri Mataji, we love you. 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 Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Gods, goddesses of Vaikuntha, bless us when we get together. Gods, goddesses of Vaikuntha, bless us when we get together on the shores of Vienna. Hearts are united through mother. On the shores of Vienna, our hearts are united through mother. When we surrender, we are in paradise. When we surrender, we are in paradise. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Shri Mataji, we love you. 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 Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. We know your love is flowing through us. We know your love is flowing through us. Bolo Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi ki. Let's meditate for a few minutes. Feel your vibrations, the cool breeze on your Sahasrara on both the palms. Feel the tingling sensation on your Sahasrara. Mother, help me keep my attention on my Sahasrara always, throughout the day. No matter what I do, my attention must go to my Sahasrara. And all the time I feel your love in my heart. And all the time I am witnessing your play. I have no reaction. Mother, make me my own guru. So that I can help everybody. And I can enjoy the creation like the Shiva. And every day when we meditate at Shri Mataji's Lotus Feet, it should be like a puja, a surrender. And may your vibrations grow and your hands become heavy with vibrations. You don't want to stop meditating. You become completely thoughtless. And here is the mantra Shri Mataji gave me on Shivratri Puja. Feel it. Feel the mantra on your palms. They will grow, the meditation will grow deeper. You feel the vibrations getting cooler. श्री माताजी के चरणों में तन मन अर्पित, हृदय कमल में ज्योत सजी शिव की। श्री माताजी के चरणों में तन मन अर्पित, हृदय कमल में ज्योत सजी शिव की। माँ के प्रेम से हमको सब कुछ मिला, प्रेम उनसे बहे जैसे गंगा हिम की। श्री माताजी के चरणों में तन मन अर्पित, हृदय कमल में ज्योत सजी शिव की। श्री गणेश गौरी माँ, ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिवा, कृष्ण येसु है माँ, माँ ही कल की विराट। श्री गणेश गौरी माँ, ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिवा, कृष्ण येसु है माँ, माँ ही कल की विराट। माँ की पूजा से ही चैतन्य बहा, माँ की पूजा से ही चैतन्य बहा। राह जो भी चले सत्य ही से रंगा, मंत्रों के उच्चारणों से हमें, मंत्रों के उच्चारणों से हमें अनुभव लहरों का स्वदेही मिला, अनुभव लहरों का स्वदेही मिला। श्री माताजी को किस तरह शुक्रिया हम करें, श्री माताजी को किस तरह शुक्रिया हम करें। बस गीतों में प्रीत के सागर भरे, श्री माता जी के चरणों में तन मन अर्पित, रुद कंवल में ज्योत सजी शिव की। जय शिवा, जय शिवा, जय शिवा, जय शिवा, जय शिवा। Thank you, Shree Mataji. Let's bow to Shree Mataji. Take bandhan and raise kundalini.
Dearest Sanjay, are we allowed to clap? We have heard a living legend of Sahaj music. When you sang, you brought back to us all these wonderful days and evenings which we spent with Shri Mataji in her blissful darshan. When we heard your soothing voice, our Kundalini rose. And it's such a pleasure. I mean, the words completely fail. It's such a pleasure to have you here and to see your face. You know, it's such a reminiscence to those days and when we were together at her Lotus Feet. And I'm so happy that you have been so instrumental to her work, creating these movies and getting this reward as awards. And the main rewards, of course, is the vibrations. Thank you so much for coming here, dear Sanjay. I mean, your tour is just starting. You're going to Carinthia, and then we will have him back. That's the nice thing. So when will you be back here? Next week. Yeah. So please be alert. We will announce so that we can all come together and again celebrate these fantastic musicians.
With me and my brother. Somebody like to take a photograph? No, this is a very special moment for me.
Thank you, my dear friend. Let me just say in German, because not everybody understands English. Bevor dem Rausgehen, wenn ihr vielleicht ein paar Euro hineinwerfen wollt in die Schale, das wäre super, dass wir ihn auch honorieren können als Musiker. Das wäre toll. Also wer ein paar Euro hat, ihr wisst ja, wo die Schalen stehen dann. So I translated a bit. Thank you so much for coming. Jai Shri Mataji and Jai Shri Mataji.
I don't know, you're so much clapping for me. No, you're clapping for yourself. Because you see whatever I'm doing because Shri Mataji asked me to do it. So if you listen to Shri Mataji's lectures, she's talking to you, isn't she? So if you take her seriously, then you have a lot of work to do, right? So the way I've done my work, or I'm still doing it, I don't think I have yet done anything. Because this world of creative art, world of music, there is no limit. The more you do, there is more to do. So Sahaja Yoga is a sea. And, we have to reach out because the times are very negative these days. So a lot of wrong is happening around in the world. There is hatred, there are wars, there is virus. There are people not loving each other. But we are the only relatives who can love each other and who can love the world. So please love each other, love the world. Don't talk against anybody. Everybody's got some problem or the other. Because when Mother came and met us, we all had problems. But how much she bared, how much she bore us, like a mother bears a child, and how much pain we gave her. Now, when she left, she said one thing, be like me. So if you can be like a mother to another person, then you can forgive him for whatever wrong he may be thinking or doing and help him to come up. So if we take this responsibility, what Mother did to us and brought us to this point, if we create people, a good Sahaja Yogis in this world, then the world will one day become very peaceful and become very wonderful and full of love and no hatred, and there'll be no wars. We don't want wars. But the thing is, we few people only can do it. Because she says, you are the people who have been given this great opportunity that even your deities are jealous of you. So if you don't come out and do something and keep asking the deities to help you, then I think Shri Mataji doesn't want that to happen. She wants us to be supported by our deities, but we have the power to give a lot to the world. So when I saw this film being made, I did not know filmmaking, and then when the film was made, I realized Shri Mataji has done it. And at every stage that I went into a problem, I just prayed to Shri Mataji, please take over. This problem is coming and how do I resolve it? And the very next moment, the problem is solved. And you see this in your life. You go out, you want to talk to somebody about Sahaja Yoga, you have to have the heart to go and give him realization or talk to him and tell him that this is the best thing that can happen in your life because see what has happened in my life. So when you become the change you want to see in the other, then the change happens. But this is our responsibility. Not only just meditate every week or meditate, that's good to meditate. But when you grow in your depth, that is the time to give back your growth. Because the moment you start giving back, it starts coming back to you. And that's when your growth happens. That's when your vibrations start flowing. Because I know this is a major problem with a lot of people. They don't feel the vibrations. And this is the only way this happens. And I can tell you, I've been in Sahaja Yoga for 41 years. But I tell you, for 20 years, I did not feel proper vibrations. 20 years I did not. So big deal. The minute they started happening, every day I find my vibrations are growing and growing and growing. So there is no time when it is going to happen. It can happen now. It can happen at any time. So just meditate, just become thoughtless, and just start giving and loving. And you have to do nothing. She takes over and she does everything for you. That's the beauty of Sahaja Yoga. That's the beauty of living together. Thank you. I'm sorry I've given such a big sermon, but really I wanted to tell you, you clap for yourself. Jai Shri Mataji. Okay.
You promise us that we will see your video.
Oh yes, I've got the film with me. I'll make sure the film reaches you, and even if I'm not here, or if I'm here in my presence, you can watch it. You're most welcome. I'm leaving on the 7th afternoon for India. So I'm here. I arrived yesterday, so I'm here for a good 8-9 days more. And I'm going for the puja to Klagenfurt. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji.
We are looking forward to your film very much. Thank you. I think there's Alfred. I think there's some samosa. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Dear Sanjay, we have been waiting eagerly for you to come, as well as also to see your movie, your film that you have made. And we all know you as a singer, and personally I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm really, really very excited to see it, and those who haven't seen it, I'm sure likewise, they are very excited. And maybe you want to share a bit of how the movie, how the film got together, how you made it. And I mean, you saw it, you heard it. It has got 32 awards, right? This is the
92.
92. Oh my God, 92 awards, national and international awards. So this is really, really amazing. This is remarkable. And maybe just before you start, let us all bow down to Shri Mataji and raise our Kundalini, because she is the point of reference for all of us. So, dear Sanjay, the stage is yours.
Yeah. Thank you. So, Jai Shri Mataji, Thank you, Shri Mataji. Bring me back to Nirmal Prast. Once again, once when I arrive and once when I'm about to leave for India. And it's a privilege, a pleasure to be here again. And as you know that we had an amazing Mahalakshmi Puja in Klagenfurt? Carencia. And I couldn't believe what kind of arrangements and the way the puja was conducted, the way the collective was. It reminded me of the old Ganpati Pule days, and I cannot imagine how immaculate the whole arrangements were, and everybody was just so much full of joy and love. And this is really such a great experience that in a city called Vienna, which is the center of peace, center of balance of Europe, and it is the victory of the Devi, and it is the peace, the place of joy and contentment. So what more can we ask for, and could I ask for being in such a pious city and a pious country among all of you. And a great pleasure to offer this film for my brothers and sisters out of India, where we have arranged to dub the film in English. The original is in Hindi, and it has run in over 30 cinema theaters, which was nearly about 80 film shows, and over 15,000 people have watched the movie in India. And we've had 100% thumbs up from everybody, which says that the movie has the potential to reach out to each and every seeker of truth. It is aimed at showing it to people who need to know about their spirituality, and Sahaja Yoga can be introduced through this movie. So this has happened quite successfully in India, but in a very small way. As I've said, these are very small numbers. We have over 8,000 cinema halls, so you can imagine how many shows we are capable of doing. But it's going to take time, I understand, and we are pitching this movie for the OTT platforms, which are, they can stay there permanently. And as Shri Mataji always desired, that cinema is the way that Sahaja Yoga will spread in the future. And she predicted that in 2002 when she told me that you have made enough bhajans and you have got over 150 compositions and poetry, and now it's about time that you move to the audiovisual and the big screen. And so it happened in 2017 when I formed this Immaculate Ideal Human Foundation. It's an NGO, and there I asked Sahaja Yogis that would you like to support me, and we can go ahead and make a film. So we started with Graha Lakshmi, The Awakening, and that film was released just a year before the pandemic hit us. So we could not release that in a very big way, but still we did 250 shows, and over 1 lakh households watched the movie, and many of them took self-realization from the movie. That encouraged us to make Mahalakshmi Path, The Evolution, which was the continuation of the story of Graha Lakshmi. And I was very fortunate that I met some very great professionals from the Bollywood industry who were already into teaching filmmaking, and they were bringing out students of the film school in a lot of, I would say, a great amount of technical expertise in filmmaking. So I was fortunate that I could work with them, and they brought out the best technical impact a film can have. And so for a spiritual film like this, which has very little demand in today's world, we could make a high class Bollywood style film, which is entertaining, and then it also brings about the introduction of Shri Mataji, her teachings, and what Sahaja Yoga is about. And this was proved by the censor board. We have a committee that sits to censor the film, and they said this is the one and the only film we have seen where we have no objection that you should get the certificate, a U certificate immediately. And they asked us that we censored your Graha Lakshmi and it was a wonderful film, but this one has surpassed all expectations. And we want you to continue making such films because it is going to change the way our youngsters especially are taking to a different kind of lifestyle, which is damaging to our social fabric. As you can see in channels like Netflix, and all these are giving a wrong direction to our young people, and they are spoiling the attention. The Mooladhara is under attack, and so Sahaja Yoga is the answer, as we all know. And so, as Mother had predicted, that cinema is the way to go. So Mahalakshmi Path, the evolution, it took a lot of work and toil of the post-pandemic time of 2021, the whole year, and 2022 we shot it. And about 1.5 months, and we got permission to shoot in the Nirmal Prem Ashram, which is the health center in Noida. We shot there for about a week, and then a week in my house, and 26 days in the way Bollywood films are shot. And that took a toll on us because we tried to reach that quality which other movies give to the audiences. And I have to say only one thing, I don't want to continue because there's not much time and this is a 2-hour film that you have to watch, that once this film went to the international film festivals, it gave us the impression that even the film festival juries across the world and in India, they may or may not know about Shri Mataji or about Sahaja Yoga, but they welcomed the film and by giving us awards. So obviously there was something in it that they saw and they feel that this is a big factor for social change, women empowerment, and recognizing the Shakti, the feminine power of the Kundalini, which is going to change the world. So this recognition which is coming from the world of cinema is a positive sign. Now my work is over. I have made the film and it's got the recognition from the who's who in the cinema circuit who judge films. But it's now for us to bring it to the audiences so that they take to Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja Yoga spreads through the film, and Mother's work is done as she had expressed way back in 2002, that this will reach its ultimate goal, is reach out to each and every human being in the world. So we are trying to make some different language subtitles. It's not possible to dub in all languages, but it's only in English and Hindi. So today I have before you the international release of the English film. It has been shown during the Puja seminar on the 3rd of November. And this is the second show which we are having today. And in the entire world, this movie has not been seen by anybody so far. We have not released it. We have not even released the English version for the International Film Festival juries as well. The awards have come to the Hindi film. So I don't know what would happen if I was to put forth this film to those juries back again. We don't know. Whatever Shri Mataji wishes, we will definitely do our best. I hope you enjoy this film. This film is about the continuation of the story of Graha Lakshmi, the awakening. So if you all, has everybody seen Graha Lakshmi? Can I see some hands, or have you not? Okay, so we have only one person who has seen it. So I would recommend that this is on YouTube. Just search for Graha Lakshmi, the awakening, watch the film. It's independent of this movie, but those who have seen the first, they would see the connection. It takes the story further. But if you see Mahalakshmi Path, you will not know that there was a film before that. It has been made as an independent movie, it's an independent story. So we wanted to establish, the first movie introduced Sahaja Yoga gave self-realization by Mother's video. So in the first film, Mother's video is there, which gives self-realization. It's an 18-minute video. And the second movie is now moving out of that arena and telling you in depth about what is Sahaja Yoga and how it works in you and how you should get attracted to start your journey towards meditation in Sahaja Yoga. So that's all about this film, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. And I just want to ask you, we are not many here, but there were 200 people who watched this film on the 3rd of November. And I forgot to tell them, and if you can also tell them, and also for you, that after you watch the movie, please send me a 1-minute selfie on your review of the film. And that matters to me because some of these channels are asking me, how good is the movie? Do you have people who are going to give you good reviews? So I said, yes, Sahaja Yoga is practiced in 180 countries, and I'm sure we will have enough reviews to show you that it deserves to be on the OTT platform where it can stay forever. Whosoever wishes can go click, watch the movie, and find out where is the nearest center to go and start their meditation. Sorry, I end my speech here. I am sorry for being so long. I hope I have answered most of the things that you wanted to hear. So we can start the movie if you like. Shri Mataji.
You want to sit while the movie is on? You want to sit here or somewhere?
Yeah, I can sit. I can sit there.
Front
Yeah.
way, yes.
I had got, actually, I had got a song for you, but if there is time after the movie, a very interesting poetry which was made, which is the last poem I showed to Shri Mataji in 2003 in Ganpati Pule. I thought I may get a chance to sing it and tell you what it is about, but if there is a possibility, I will. Otherwise, I will record it in a video and send it to Wolfgang, and he can share it in your group later.
You want to sing it before or after?
Before. So you have 2 minutes. So I just need to get my mobile to get the translation of this. It's in my mobile. Just give me a second.
Yes. Yes, it does. Should get more light.
Okay. So, so it's about Sahaj Vidya, what do you call it, as knowledge of Sahaja Yoga. So my journey of writing poetry was mostly because Shri Mataji wanted somebody to talk about Sahaja Yoga in their bhajans. Most bhajans are directed towards the praise of the Devi, but my bhajans, Shri Mataji wanted that I should write about what I learned from her speeches, and it should come in the poetry and music format, so that when there are no speeches, the bhajans can do the job of getting them across to how do they go? They go into the subtle through the elements. So that was what she had predicted, that if you can bring that, what I'm saying in your poetry, then as you know that you can see vibrations on the sky. When you look at the clouds, you say, oh, you see there are vibrations there on the sky. And Shri Mataji explained to me that when you sing these bhajans, which have the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga, then they go into the subtle format and they become clouds. And wherever they go and where they rain, there people start seeking. And even if there's no seeking, more seeking will happen and more people will take to meditation and to Sahaja Yoga. So this was what she felt. And this is one of the few songs. She had used to write those songs to me, and I sang them. And we had some miracle experiences about how one song, I think I must have related it last time, that it became a cloud, and then wherever it went, it rained, and people got their self-realization. Shri Mataji showed that to me practically. So this was in 2003. I wanted to write, because she didn't come back to Ganpatipule after 2003. So it was my great fortune. I got to sit with her, and I made a poem. I said, Mother, I made a poem. And she says, okay. So she read it. And she says, I don't think I have anything to correct in it. You got it all right. So I'll sing just a few lines so that it doesn't take too long. And then I'll give you the meaning of the entire poem, which is very interesting. निर्विचार में आत्मबोध का सार छिपा है, आत्मज्ञान विलंब स्थान से सहज बहा है, बहते हुए इस सूक्ष्म स्रोत से तत्व जगा है, मानव अपनी शक्तियों में जाग उठा है, मानव अपनी शक्तियों में जाग उठा है। असत्य आधार स्थूल जीवन रोग सहित है, ब्रह्म विकार में मानवता अस्तित्व रहित है, घोर कलयुग में संकल्प रोशन हुआ है, घोर कलयुग में संकल्प रोशन हुआ है, इस सूर्य उदय में अद्भुत ये वैभव बिखरा है, मानव अपनी शक्तियों में जाग उठा है, निर्विचार में आत्मबोध का सार छिपा है। Okay. So there could be melody and there could be vibrations to check, because the meaning, of course, is pure Hindi. It's pure Hindi. I could not imagine I could write such Hindi, but that's the blessing of Shri Mataji. So here is the translation. It's about thoughtless awareness. So thoughtless awareness completes the self-realization in man. Self-knowledge is a spontaneous flow from within the space between thoughts. This flow of subtle knowledge dawns the essence of human existence. Man is fully awakened in his own powers. Falsehood-driven gross existence is disease-ridden. Falsehood-driven gross existence is disease-ridden. Ills of illusion have deprived humanity of self-esteem. In the darkness of Kali Yuga is kindled a hope of enlightenment. It is a new dawn spreading its amazing, enriching aura. Man has awakened in his own powers. Rising above right and wrong, human awareness has touched that state where divine vibrations have merged with a pure heart, where the seed of collective benevolence has sprouted from a pure desire, solutions to man's problems now adorn his persona. Man has awakened in his own powers. Thoughtless awareness completes the self-realization in man. Self-knowledge is a spontaneous flow from within the space between the thoughts. This flow of subtle knowledge dawns the essence of human existence. Man is finally awakened in his own powers. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you. Enjoy the film. Yeah. If somebody can translate the movie in German, someone knows how to, so I can give them the script and then we can have the subtitling in German. We already have done it in 5-6 languages, so we are trying to cover as much as we can in different languages. Sanjay. Thank you. This is a present from Sanjay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're a great guy.
So now finally the microphone work again.
You didn't need the mic.
Yeah. So I put it on mute first, and then the pads collapsed. So I couldn't do it again. Thank you for this wonderful evening. Thank you for your presence here in Austria. We feel enriched. And I mean, what we heard, it's really, he made the miracle possible. Like the faith that he showed, the shraddha that he showed to go through that process. I mean, this project, it had so many millions of threats and so many possibilities of going wrong. And just to have this faith and go through is really amazing, and it's very, very inspiring. It's so inspiring, I cannot tell you what you have done. It's great. It's really great. Not only the movie, but the way you did it and how you inspired us. Thank you. Wow.
I only tell you one miracle. While making the movie, one great miracle. And it is really a miracle how this can happen. I had made...
Microphone works again.
I had studied what Mother is going to say and what I am going to show. So I was studying that, what Mother would say. So I found all the speeches of Shri Mataji, because they had to be less than a minute or so. The human attention can't go beyond, and you cannot be so, let's say, preachy. You know, we didn't want to make this a very preachy affair, but we wanted to make it an experience. A person who's first time watching this movie doesn't know Shri Mataji, but what she's saying is so relevant that it makes sense. So I wanted to pick up only those relevant points which Shri Mataji has talked about. Now I did that in Hindi with a lot of research. I managed it. Now came the question that I had to dub it in English. And my entire post-production team said, please, can we have the Shri Mataji to dub it in English? Now, Shri Mataji is not there. Who's going to replicate what she spoke in Hindi? Because here you see the lips are moving and people are dubbing in English. It's quite visible. So that was possible. Now, what do you do when Shri Mataji has to speak in English? Because the movie was conceptualized and made in Hindi first. Now the question was Shri Mataji's talks to coincide exactly with the same thought, same words, and same time duration. We didn't change the time duration of both the films. So it had to fit into the same second. So how would you do that? It is a sea of Shri Mataji's speeches in English. So who would go through all the speeches and then find out exactly what she said in Hindi had to be replicated in that space in English? It is a next to impossible task. Am I right? Can you think of some way if you could do it? No. So what was the way? I just prayed to Shri Mataji, I surrendered. I was searching on the YouTube and I said, Shri Mataji, please find that talk to replicate the one which was in Hindi. And you will not believe it, and this is a miracle. Every time I prayed for that particular speech, YouTube presented that speech to me. All I had to do was not even search. I would go to YouTube and I would find one of Mother's talks. I'd open the talk, I'd listen to the whole talk, and from within that talk, I would find that length, exact length. And we had, luckily, so many people working for our NGO, young boys and girls who knew editing. So all I had to do was give them the time code, and I said, please extract that part of the speech. I need it urgently. And this happened within days. And my director, even till today, he's perplexed because he's not a Sahaja Yogi. He says, how did you able to get exactly the same thing what is said in Hindi in English? And I couldn't say, and I said, you have to practice Sahaja Yoga to understand this. You have to surrender to Mother to know that she works it out.
The movie goes on.
And after that, he has never stopped saying Jai Shri Mataji to me. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think that was it. You must be hungry, and there is some food at Alfred's place. Amina's place. So that means you're leaving tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Bye bye, Nati.
Thank you. You take care of yourself. See you soon in India. I hope you can come.
Absolutely.